Hi, you guys. I wanted to talk about confidence and self love today. So, these are things that women come to me a lot to work on, and it has also been my life's work to work on these things specifically. Again, confidence and self love. And I think a big piece of this that's missing is we throw these things around. It's like, love yourself, or you should be more confident. And usually we know that about ourselves too. We recognize that, wow, I should be more confident. I should show up more confidently. And I wish I was more confident. And same with self-love, wishing that we knew how to do that. But I think the big missing piece is that we don't talk about how to actually do that. So of course, a lot of it is mindset, and that's what I teach. But it is more than that. It's also about your actions. It's about your daily actions, minute by minute, hour by hour, the things you are doing every day, every week, every month, every year, they add up. And so to break this down, it's in every little decision. When you wake up in the morning, how you treat yourself. So the first thing I do is make my lemon water. I take my vitamins. I do a little skincare. It's going through these things step by step. And I actually had a thought about this yesterday because it's in the small stuff. So to give you an example, I put inulin fiber in my coffee, and I've been doing this for probably 3 years. Really great for digestion. It's actually a prebiotic, so not to go off on a tangent about all of that and digestion, but I put this little powder fiber in my coffee every day, mix it in. And yesterday morning I had a long day of training ahead, and so I didn't have a ton of time, and I had this split second where I was like, I'm not gonna bother to go into the cupboard and get the fiber out and put it in my coffee and mix it in. Who cares? And then I had this split second, and it was like, I thought to myself, of course I'm going to grab it and put it in because it's good for me. And so I'm going to do it. So what that says to myself is, you're worth it. Your gut health is worth it. Your digestion is worth it. That extra 5 seconds it's going to take you, to get the scoop, mix it in, 20 seconds. That extra 20 seconds, what I was saying to myself is, Justine, you're worth it. Of course you are going to grab that fiber and put it in your coffee because you are someone who shows up for yourself. You're someone who takes care of yourself. You're someone who does the things that make you feel good. Another big one that I always notice about myself is if I'm not really in a good space with my self-love game, my confidence game, lotion. It's winter. I live in Wisconsin. It is so dry. I am so dry right now. So if I get and I also like to take super hot showers, which is not great for your skin, but it's what I like. So if I get out of the shower and I don't bother to put my lotion on my body, it's again, 2 minutes tops. If I use a spray oil, which I like to do probably even less. But every time I don't do that, if I'm whatever, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to throw on my clothes and skip it today, that sends a message of, hey, Justine, you're not worth it. You're not worth that extra 2 minutes of taking care of your skin, taking care of yourself. So again, our confidence and self-love, it's not just about thinking it. It's not about thinking the right things. Again, most of us who struggle with this, we know we want to love ourselves more, and we know we want to show up more confidently, but we don't do it. And just start to notice, again, break down minute by minute, start to notice all of the little things in your day. Every time you tell yourself, I'm too busy, or someone else is more important than me, or, with confidence too, it's every time we don't follow through, we don't show up for ourselves, we don't show up for others, we are losing a little bit of confidence. So we're constantly either it's like we've got 2 buckets. That looked a little inappropriate. We've got 2 buckets, and we're always filling one or the other. It's either, we're adding to detracting to lower self-confidence with every little time that we say, yeah, it's not that important, I'm not worth it. Again, others are more important. We're always either adding to our confidence or detracting from our confidence. And same with self-love. It's always either addition or a detriment. Probably could have explained that better, but I hope you're following this. So again, I just want to invite you to start to notice the tiny little habits, the little things that you do, and very important, the little things that you don't do, the things that you choose to skip. And every time you say whatever, it doesn't really matter, it does matter, because it's you, and you know how you're treating you. And you know when you're showing up for yourself and others, and you know when you're not. And every time you don't show up for yourself or others that detracts from your confidence. It's always either building your confidence or eroding your confidence. And same thing with self-love. So that's why these things are a practice. If you struggle with this, I'm sorry, but you're never going to wake up loving yourself. You're never going to wake up confident, just like magically, I wish. But it's a practice. It's about every little thing you do, you say to yourself, to others. Again, every time you show up, every time you don't show up, all of this goes into building or detracting from your confidence and your self-love game. So I hope this is helpful. Again, observe your habits. Be kind to yourself when you notice you're doing something. Also, don't judge it. Like, just look at it and be like, wow, isn't that interesting that I skipped my lotion today, that I felt like I wasn't worth that extra minute or two. That's really interesting. I need to look at that. And there's no judgment. Don't criticize yourself. Don't beat yourself up for it. That, again, is not helping. That's detracting. So being kind to ourselves and just being observant, being the gentle observer of your actions, I like to say, and just say, hey, that's interesting. And what is that really saying? What message is that sending to me? Because it's you and you. These things are internal. Confidence, self-love, it's all internal. So it's the messages you're sending to you based on the actions you are taking or not taking. So I'd love to hear anything that comes up, anything that you notice. Please DM me. I love to hear from you guys, and I will see you very soon.